when they have something good and then they do something stupid. We talked about your skin, bitch, but your fucking skin looks like shit till this day, a whole year later, bitch.
Yikes. Okay.
Delusional, oh my god, I wanted to commit suicide so many times. Delusional, oh my god, I wanted to commit suicide so many times. And because, like, oh my god, like, I felt so awkward. And you know, they were fat shaming me, and he charged me double, and
okay, suicide took it too far.
And they were making fun of my skin, and I offered to pay towards the hotel. Like, I offered to pay towards everything.
Girl, you making me real thirsty, okay? That
like
skin,
that. Got tickets last
you
minute.
talking, no breathing.
And, like, I didn't ask for anything. I didn't even ask for the wigs. I didn't.
Girl.
Because he goes on in the video to say, like, the house I live in now is rented. I never said I owned it. Which, you know, that was their mean girl stuff.
Why does that matter, yo? What?
The trash that they gave away a bag to rich lugs.
Y'all better let me rant.
They give me my camera. Like,
please.
So
Rent a center. Okay. Making all kinds of money, that company. All right.
He doesn't show the DM.
Fill the room with the juice. That's a lot of loot. That bit fire. Yeah, she kinda cute.
Don't need any more big shots.
Welcome back to the channel. So in today's reaction, we are going to be watching Miss Trisha Paytas cry and sniffle and rant and cry and do what she does best. Obviously, I have not seen this at all. Like, the only videos I've seen of this tea, drama, juice, whatever you want to call it, have been little snippets that people have put into like other videos where they're talking about it. So 23 minutes, sis, 23 minutes she talking. I'm curious to know how this will be, because you know how she rambles on, but you know, that's what we do. Taurus gang, we ramble, we talk, we do what we do. We use our hands, we show emotion. It's just how we are. So why I'm scared of Jeffree and Hair by Jay by Miss Trisha Paytas, already at 1.2 million views. Gotta give it to the girl, man. You gotta give it to her. I don't even know who Hair by Jay is. Like, I don't know who that is. So I wonder if Trisha is even aware. Like, you just put him on, because I didn't even know who the man was. I've never seen his face like at all. Like, I really just didn't know who he was. But you know, I feel like you have to be like a Jeffree Star stan to, you know, be knowing about all these little pawns in this game of chess we're playing here.
You know what these motherfuckers are?
Oh, pawns.
And I normally you don't like to speak up on them, but they're fucking lucky that Jeffree's actually a nice person.
You know, it's weird when someone's talking about their you know, they're talking about something, but they're live, right? Like, they have their phone, and it's like, but they're looking straight ahead as if the phone's not there. It's like, honey, you're live. Like,
okay.
Like, he's trying to make it look like he's really having a conversation. Like, okay.
He's lucky he's a nice person. How are you gonna talk about a person after you got in a private jet that was paid for? You didn't spend a dime. Okay. Your fucking room was paid for. He paid for the fucking concert to go see Mariah Carey, front row. I sat next to you. For the food, for the restaurant. And you're right, bitch. You were such a boring time. You were such a boring time. You were so negative.
Dang.
I remember he even checked her like, yo, what is wrong with you, girl? We're trying to make you feel better. Because she was like, we were like, hey, we have to leave by 9 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock. Like, I'll put Trisha's wig first, and then I'll put yours. Oh, no. If we don't have time for mine, I literally will go out like this. I don't care. Like, you know, I'm perfectly fine like this.
5,
she had a ball
4, 3, 2. Welcome.
Ha! She's so Trisha. Like, look at the format. It's so Trisha. She mad. I feel like I can feel her breathing. Holding the phone.
He's so fucking lucky he does not air this bitch out. You know what's the problem? It's people get upset when they have something good and then they do something stupid. We talked about your skin, bitch. But your fucking skin looks like shit till this day, a whole year later, bitch.
Yikes. Okay.
For 2 weeks, she said that. Look at this stupid dumb bitch. She's saying, I'm gonna play it again. This stupid, dumb, Walrus-looking ass bitch. Maybe she should go on a fucking diet and get like on her motherfucking brain, because maybe all that fat is fucking up her fucking brain. Alright?
He mad. Like, he mad, man.
Oh my god, I can't you fucking delete it. Oh my god, I wanted to commit suicide so many times. And because, like, oh my god, like, I was like, that was so awkward. And you know, they were fat shaming me. And he charged me double. And,
Okay, suicide took it too far.
And they were making fun of my skin. And, I thought we were friends. I thought we were cool. And I should have talked about it and all that shit. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Stupid, dumb, Warts. Yes. Sorry, I was ranting on this bitch. Let me tell you something, you stupid Warts looking ass full of warts. Bitch.
Oh my god.
You know what pisses me off?
Yo, he mad.
You know what pisses me off?
But like, why?
That I actually liked her. I actually got along with her. How much a person was so made her feel uncomfortable, was so negative to her. But afterwards, bitch, don't forget to say, but.
Call her. Right.
Because that person.
You don't call this girl. Stop.
Slept in a motherfucking
Is she
room.
crying or laughing? Like, I'm confused.
Because that person paid for my fucking suite.
Oh, she's crying. It sounds like she's laughing.
First
I'm like, girl, are you laughing at yourself?
Because that person paid for my ticket to go see her. He paid for the car services.
So I'm like watching the full Hair by Day video. I posted something in my vlog channel. I just saw like a clip of this guy. Like, this is Jeffree Star's.
Yo,
like,
she's shaking.
And
Yo, she's shaking.
Took him to Wyoming like just a few days ago. Like they're the type of people that were being so awful to me on this Vegas trip a year ago. And like watching this is so triggering for so many reasons. Like I'm actually shaking as one.
Girl.
I did have 3 suicide attempts, which made
Yeah.
I've been in a mental hospital.
Yeah, that's why I said that's too far. Like, he went too far. It was pretty. Yeah.
Jeffree and him and Boom and all those people like talk and mock about this stuff, and it's like makes me shake. And it is just
They don't get it though. That's why.
Like Ryland boasting him up, boasting how great Jeffree is and everything. Like he's an actual monster. I try to keep it in for so long, but this is the kind of mean girl behavior. He admits to talking shit about my skin.
But her skin looked really good
And I stayed
on
quiet
that
'cause
trip,
they
did
were
not?
way more serious.
As somebody who has pretty bad skin, I mean, I have a dermatologist, so that's kind of how I keep it managed. I do not think that her skin looks bad here. Like, it's not to the point where they should be, like, talking about it. You know what I mean? Like, I think she looks really good here. I don't understand, but doesn't this seem like high school?
Regarding Jeffree and stuff, and I really didn't want to be that person to be like, you know, he's an awful person or whatever, but they were like awful. No, going aside from the wig stuff, you know, he does show that he said, oh, Jeffree's period or whatever, like, in the, like, fuck the wig stuff, but the fact that, like, this is the kind of people, and, like, seeing it out there all over again is, like, so triggering, and I know he'll, like, make fun of this, and then I'm a walrus, and I, like, go kill yourself, but it's just, like, insane to me. Insane to me that people...
Child!
Because he goes on in the video to say, like, the house I live in now is rented. I never said I owned it. Which, you know, that was their mean girl stuff.
Why does that matter, yo?
And the
What?
trash that they gave away a bag to Rich Lux.
Y'all better let me
That they
rant.
wouldn't give me my camera. Like,
Please.
there was so many more
Rent
things
a
going on
center.
because he was
Okay.
time and all this shit.
Making all kinds of money, that company. All right.
He doesn't show the DMs I sent prior asking how much the freaking wigs are to go into this is like so it's so triggering and like I just don't want to like
Girl.
hide behind this anymore. Like these videos, like
It's like I want to take it seriously, and then there goes the ad. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, oh, right, money, yeah. My bad. I forgot how this works.
To go see. He paid for it.
Thought we were just FaceTiming, girl.
I got to get the fuck out of my fucking house and fucking show your fucking disfigured ass pussy and your disfigured ass titties for once.
Yo, he is angry,
Because
but
the
like,
person actually invited
I'm
me.
trying to figure
I
out.
want to say also for the record, like, I was thankful and grateful that he invited me. I was like, excited until he wasn't excited anymore, which is why I went home. I offered to pay his assistant money for the hotel room. I had no interest in seeing Mariah Carey. They didn't even get us tickets. They got me and Jay tickets last minute because they're like, oh, come, which was nice, but I didn't want any of it. I didn't ask for any of it, and they offered to pay for the room. I offered to put money towards the jet. I did all this, and it just, like, the fact that that's what, like, Jeffree has to hold over people is, like, I paid for all this shit and stuff like that. It's so disgusting and gross to me. And then the fact that, like, all of this, I already knew from, like, reaching for a nacho and Jeffree slapping my hand and saying, don't eat, and, like, just constantly, like, if I ask for, like, the price, like, oh, why are you asking for prices? Like, it's just insane to me. It's insane to me that there's people like this. And the fact that this is, like, Jeffree's, like, this BFF that, like, just he's ride or die for it. You know all of this. You know all of this is coming. That they talk shit about me, and it's like so triggering because I am insecure. He constantly tells me about it. I am so insecure about my skin and my weight. And oh yeah, I don't make enough here all the fucking time that I'm like just renting my house, just mean, petty, mean girl shit.
Girl.
Jeffree and his group are mean girl shit, and I'm so tired.
Girl.
Of people just, like, defending him and supporting him because this is disgusting. Like, I never once in my life felt so scared and crippled and everything.
Girl.
And I'm scared. I am scared. Jay is constantly making threats on here. He said in real life that he would, like, beat the shit out of people. Like, it's scary as shit.
Okay. Like, first things first. The reason that I believe this is because I've been in that situation where you're being nice because of, like, what's going on. It could be anything: atmosphere, friends, party, free food, free drinks, whatever. It could be anything, right? But there's this underlying, like, you don't belong here-ness. And you don't realize it until either, like, after the fallout of your friendship or after that event happens. And then you go back and, like, it's triggering to the mind because it's like, what was I doing? Why was I acting like, why was I being that way? But it's like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's like in a form of a mental illness because, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist. I'm just a fanatic, if you will. I just double minored. That's about it. But I feel like that's something that it tends to happen with people with certain symptoms, such as, like, anxiety. Like, we want to make sure that, like, everything is okay, and, like, oh my gosh, let's take a picture, and, like, oh my gosh, can I have one? And, like, maybe we might be coming off more annoying in our minds, but we don't know because we're just overextending ourselves. And some people see that as, like, annoying or boring or, like, what's wrong with her? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's all about vibes at the end of the day. So I can see her being all like, oh my God, Jeffree, like, on the plane, just like she was in the videos, and then going home being like, because when she was talking and she was saying, like, oh no, I had, like, fun with Jeffree or whatever, like, when she was talking about that same incident, there was, like, another video where she's talking about it and she's looking down the whole time she's talking. And I remember thinking, like, that's a little sketch. Like, why isn't she looking at the camera? Like, clearly she didn't mean what she was saying.
Person and about people.
And this buffoonery, I don't understand this man. Like, he just keeps talking. I'm like, he's super mad, but why?
A whole year later to fucking sue the person, guess the fuck what? The court looks at you like, why did you wait 12 months to say something?
Like, he angry.
I waited so long to say something because, like, that's Shane's friend, and I was like, I was scared. Like, the original DMs that came out between me and this other guy that made an exposed video on Jeffree, the guy that hung out with us in Vegas, the guy that came to me with video footage of them talking shit about me, like, really horrible, nasty shit. I was scared because I know everyone who goes against Jeffree, like, it's, like, canceled, like, all this stuff like that. And, like, Jay admits, like, he beats people's asses and shit, and I'm not You know, I was like alone. I was single for a long time and lived alone, and like I was scared. On top of that, Shane and Rylan continued to be friends with Jeffree, and I was just trying. I know I told him about all of this, and I was like, you know, I'm not someone's gonna be like, don't be friends with this person because of an experience that happened to me, but I was like I was traumatized. Like right when I came home, I like had to tell him, and he just wanted to see it by him, but I was just scared that I would lose like Shane's friendship because they were gonna
why
get
would you
married
care?
like a month later after that trip, and I knew he'd probably invite Jeffree, and I just didn't want to make it awkward, and so I just was trying to not say anything. And I was so scared, and I'm still so scared, and that's why I make this video. So at least it's out there, because it's like, I really do have anxiety over this video. I briefly mentioned it in my vlog that I posted today, and so many people were like supportive. And I did just watch this video, so I know everything, so I'm like
Who
aware.
cares if people are supportive though? If you feel that that you need to do it, then just do it. Like
the bitch stays in. Good thing she lives in California, where there's fucking endless amounts of food. Because if she lived in in any other fucking country where there's poverty, what is it, poverty, where people are starving, this bitch wouldn't leave no food left for not even for the animals.
what happened to cyberbullying being illegal?
She says, "Oh, thank you so much. I'm happy to have you though."
He's milking it, yo. Like he's milking it to the point of like wow,
showing
like
my company name and stuff like that.
why are you still talking?
Have now been breached. I had a hack system in my business account. I really didn't understand what was going on with it. And I didn't even realize until I'm seeing all this, like, them showing my company name that's not out there.
Yikes.
And he did charge me more. It's $1,500 a wig. He charged me $4,000. He didn't take off my wig. He told me to go get rubbing alcohol down like the hall that he was too busy to do it. He wasn't even doing it. It just is so stupid. But on all this, it's like I'm supposed to not have an opinion. You guys can talk to all this shit on me. All this shit on me. You brought me on that trip. Jeffree brought me on that trip to shit on me. And I can't have a say because he paid for it, so they can just do that because you're paid to go on a trip. People are allowed to just piss on you in front of my face and behind my back. There's so much video out there.
Yikes.
This guy that recorded that, they were just, how do you go on a vacation and just shit talk me the whole time? How?
Yikes. I can see that though. That sounds like a rich person thing. Let's invite so and so. Nah, let's not do that. Yeah, why not? It'll be fun. I can still see it.
And I still did. For her to say, "Oh, he didn't retouch my hair. You didn't pay me a day fee."
I even specifically said to him that, like, if we don't have time to do my wig, it's fine. He mentions it in this thing. I said, it's fine. Because, like, he had told me Jeffree was paying for the installment. And, like, again, I didn't expect any of this. I offered to pay towards the private jet. I offered to pay towards the hotel. Like, I offered to pay towards everything.
Girl, you making me real
ask him
thirsty,
to brush my
okay?
hair or whatever,
That
like
skin,
that. We got tickets last
you
minute.
talking, no breathing.
And, like, I didn't ask for any of that. I didn't even ask for the wigs. I didn't.
Girl.
Like, I even went as far to be like, it's fine, you don't have to install mine, I'll go out like this. And he's like making fun of me because I wanted to go out with just my regular hair because I just thought we were running late. That was Jeffree's glam team. Like, I don't care. You guys have seen me on vacation, I just don't care. Like, it's just, this is...
At your fucking funeral is your bitch-ass mother because she's your mother. And she feels obligated that she fucking... Listen, she should fucking go to jail. She should... Such a waste to this fucking world for us to fucking have to deal with. That's bitches like that is what's fucking consumed. Not even the vultures want her.
And I know Jeffree has a thing that
No, bitch.
find stuff to like try and perform in.
I kid you not.
The girls are fighting. The girls.
Hey, come hang out with us tomorrow.
I saw that comment.
Jeffree has called me multiple times and I refuse to talk. I texted him and said I need time to process, I need space. I will never want to hang out with you guys. You guys are disgusting and you're mean and this is mean.
Yikes.
The fact that Jeffree supports him and anyone who supports Jeffree is awful. awful. Like, these are awful people.
Girl.
I have my own problems. I do.
Yes.
I am not perfect, but I am not a nasty person to other people like this.
It's really fun. And I know people love watching it because Vine was so big, and then like, it's fun to just watch something for 7 seconds. It's like, it's just so, it really gives your brain a rest. You know,
So basically, if you're an idiot.
It's perfect for, yeah, exactly. That's why I like it. So what takes you in this life? A good attitude will take you everywhere. Go into this meeting with a good attitude. It's fun.
I'm just making jokes. I'm a comedian. Unlike you, I'm a successful working comedian. But looks-wise, looks alone, I give you an 8.
That's still really good.
8.5 maybe. Now that you're working out. Now that you're working out. Now that you're working out. Tell them a joke.
Tell them a joke.
I got a good joke, everybody. I went over here and I said, oh, Ernest Hemingway. Oh, he wrote a book about you. The old man and the sea. I just want to get married.
I got married before, and it was like, you know, rough.
Yeah, because you married a rough girl. Yeah, because you married a rough girl.
Debatable, but okay.
Because I was cool with Jay. I was cool with him. I never mentioned him by name. I did have an issue with him charging me $1,000 more than wigs normally cost, and I was just out of nowhere when I asked him days and days prior, like, how much, and that was my issue, and it made me feel kind of some type of way that he only charged me when I got back from the trip, and not beforehand, like he always did, and I always paid him up front. He shows me, I like can't even watch this anymore. They said so many worse things while they were at the club without me. Like, they're at a club trying to like have fun, and they're talking shit and being so nasty.
Because they feed off of that, though. I mean, come on, you know? Like, they feed off of it. Like, they get this, like, you know, like, I know. Like, oh my God. Like, this high school power type thing, you know? She ain't ready. Oh, God.
I'm supposed to get fed twice a day.
She's scared.
No. No, at this point, her confidence is not that low. Because if her confidence was low, she wouldn't be showing her fucking anchor-ass, Titanic-ass scars that she has under her titties on fucking live.
Wow.
On her store on Instagram.
You are so rude.
Call that bitch again.
He going in. Call her again.
She's such a liar. The same
Where
way that
can we
she said she
find
bought
her?
that house. First of all, everybody's house. When you purchase a house, that information is public information. The same way fucking the same way marriage information is on the page, right? Yeah. Hers, she don't have no fucking house.
They so rude.
But yeah, Vega, she fucking
Get over it.
I know she's not asleep.
Her man is the only sugar daddy she don't love.
Listen.
That man.
But do you not know that I'm crazy, bitch? Why would you fuck with the wrong one? You could have messed with the fucking makeup artist. He's nice. Compared to me. Bitch, I will destroy you, bitch. By the time I'm done with you, you're gonna look anorexic.
Yikes. Yikes.
Well, I can't call her off my phone because guess the fuck what?
Yikes. Why not just add her to the live on Instagram?
All right, you guys, I'm gonna get...
Oh, wait. Is she banned off Instagram?
Genuinely scared.
Dang, I don't even know. Girl, I don't know what you're scared for.
I was just dissatisfied with the service.
You shouldn't be scared.
That's it. I was nice. I was polite. I've been nice and polite to Jeffree throughout all his cancellation last year.
Girl.
I'm sorry, like, I'm bad. I'm sorry that I rented my house.
Girl.
I'm so...
Girl. You giving them too much.
By all of this.
Is she not?
He showed me numbers.
She's giving them way too much. Way too much power at this point. That's what makes me feel like it's planned. Because, girl.
You're not always saying I messed with the wrong one, but it's like I'm just genuinely scared. Like I'm like scared to even put this out.
What?
But this is the kind of awful mean girl behavior that I've never ever experienced in my life. Yeah, I had issues with how Jeffree and men treated me. But I've never attacked where they came from, what they look like. It just...
Girl.
It's given me a massive amount of anxiety, and then when I saw that they featured Jeffree on Ryland's show, I just lost my shit, and I saw this, and I started crumbling. This person still gets support, and that this is how they talk. This is how they talk, and this is how it was. This language I heard only on recording. I did not hear it in person. The thing I heard in person was just, oh, why are you asking how much it is? Like, you know, don't eat that, like that kind of stuff. They ditched me for dinner. He said, Jeffree paid for my meals. They never once invited me to dinner.
Dang, really?
They all walked as fast as they could through a mall. I was constantly ditched. And it's fine. Like, to me, I didn't even want to make a video about this because it's just mean girl behavior. And I'm fucking 32 years old and they're well above 32. And it's just like...
Yeah, but like...
It's just very triggering.
You gotta be in better circles. You know what I mean? Like
truly...
As a grown woman, you know what I'm saying? You gotta
Because
figure...
I've never seen someone with so much hatred blow up my phone, dox my phone number, dox my company.
She's smart for having a company that people don't know about,
so
though.
Much of this stuff. The rented
That
house, and I
sucks
rent my house, and I
that she
didn't
got
buy it.
dogs.
This is mean girl shit that they made fun of me for, and it's bullshit. And it sucks that the guy took his video down because the guy we were on the Vegas trip with, another guy, not his paid people, not Boom, not Jay, not his assistant. I think it was Taylor, and not Jeffree, but like another guy that was just hanging out. He had the video. He had my DMs, and he had the original DMs of me saying, "I'm scared of Jeffree. Don't put this out."
I wish you put it out.
And my heart is beating.
I want to hear it.
So fast.
I need the proof, girl. I need the seasoning.
And I just want to clarify one other thing, because that's like the main issue, I guess, that he like really hates me for, is the lying thing. I didn't lie. Like I said, I don't have my Instagram anymore. My original Instagram is
I was about to say, she don't have an Instagram no more, huh? Dang, that sucks.
But I asked him, and you could ask, like, my mom, my sister, anyone, I asked him so much in advance, like, what do I owe you? What do I owe you? And he's like, oh, don't worry, like, Jeffree's taking care of it. And then when I, like, left on my own and not with them, that's when he billed me, like, after. So I didn't lie about it. It really was overcharged, and he even shows the DM. He's like, Jeffree's taking care of the installment and did it. And, like, here's the thing. Like, he shows that I paid him $7,500. I paid him $4,500 worth of wigs. That's how much he charged for wigs. And then his day rate was, like, $3,000. And I paid him. And I paid him the day before. I think I paid him beforehand, and I think one was, like, the day after, because I was doing my music video. But I pay, like, that's what I really pride myself in, is, like, paying for stuff. And I asked him, and I was like, hey, like, how much do I owe you? And he, like, wasn't giving me anything back. He's like, Jeffree's taking care of it. And again, I don't expect him to take care of anything. I don't. But it was just, like, when I came back, all of a sudden he hits me with this. I'm like, hey, are you going to pay this? Are you going to pay this? And it was a Sunday. The next day was a holiday. And I do transfer money from accounts. Like, it's not that I'm baller. Whatever. It's just, like, I have a financial one. I have a personal one, a business one. And I just, like, wanted to say, like, that's the root of all this, is because I read a comment that's like, well, it's because she, like, lied. And it's like, I didn't lie about any of that. And I didn't care, and I paid it, and I don't care about that stuff. Like, I'd rather just pay stuff and move on. But,
if that's true,
if
that's true, then she should have just ignored. She should have just ignored and not done any of this at all whatsoever. Because for me, I'm seeing it as, we in quarantine, people bored, we can't leave, we need to stir up some drama somehow, some way. Oh, who's the person that has the recipe? Trisha Paytas. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of how I'm seeing it. I don't know, like, again, every time there's like huge drama, just everybody talking about it, I'm always like, who placed this here? Who placed this here?
Don't deserve, like, someone pays for a trip for me and I shit on them. It's like, I didn't. I was being really, like, I distanced myself.
Girl.
But, like, I've never had so much, like, hatred towards me or just any of this, and it just,
what is this
I don't know.
shirt
It's really,
that she
like,
got
it's
on
really,
that
really
is not, like, going back up? What is that? Y'all know what I'm talking
I've been, like, really happy in life, and, like, this is something that's, like, again,
I'm just curious.
They would ask my fiance, like, I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I just get really, like, upset about it and nervous, and, like,
girl,
it's scary, and
girl,
I don't know what to do.
Nothing.
There's nothing I can say to make this right.
You should
I'm
have
not
done
sorry
nothing at all.
They talk shit about me. He admits it. They talk shit about me, and it was shitty, and I'm allowed to say it's shitty, and I'm allowed to say that his customer service wasn't great because he didn't tell me the total until after I got back from Vegas, after telling me everything was taken care of.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I just don't know if this is
so
necessary.
It's so scary, and it's just like, fuck, I just fucked either way.
I mean, I just don't. The thing is, look,
The Bachelor is
when you're saying things are.
ABC
Let me pause this Bachelor ad, like, child. When you're saying, yeah, you're scared, and this is what you're scared of, when there are people in the world that are scared of getting gas right now because they're going to get carjacked or shot for their car in certain parts of America. Or, you know, the child that's scared because of the cartel hurting their family, or somebody who's scared because they don't know the next time that they're going to eat or pay rent. Do you see where I'm going with this scared thing? So it's just like, I'm not seeing this as like a reason to really be like scared. I'm seeing it as like, okay, she's scared. That's going to draw me into this video. That's how I'm seeing it. I'm not seeing, I don't really see what she should be scared of. First of all, this man don't even look big. Hair by Jay. He don't even look, stop. Let me not even, I'm not trying to roast. I am not trying to roast anyone. I'm just saying I think Trisha could take him. Okay, I think Trisha could take him. I think Trisha's security could probably take him. Girl, you're fine. You're fine. I understand the emotional pain though, because that was pretty brutal. I thought that there was going to be more, because I saw a lot of people saying that he was just, you know, digging at her looks and her skin, and like that was it. But like seriously, was that it? Like really, was that it? Like I'm gonna try and find another video, because that was really all he was saying. Like he wasn't saying much. You know what I mean? Like it was just like, you know, her body, and like I don't know. After a while, it's like, okay, what else can you really say? Can you say something else? You know what I mean? Like, get to it. Get to it. You know, I don't know. I would love for her to talk to Jeffree. I'm not gonna lie. I want her to talk to Jeffree. I want to see what transpired with their friendship, because I used to love their dynamic. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. I used to love their dynamic, but this crying and screaming, ranting, and mean girl. Like the thing is, like, Trisha, your record ain't that clean either. You know what I mean? So it's hard to even. Anyways, let me know what y'all think about this tea, okay? Because it's been brewing for about a week now, I believe. I mean, it's still warm, but it's not hot. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what y'all thought about my reaction. And let me know what y'all thought about this, because I need to know what happened with this top. Her shirt, what was that? What was going on? Did she just like stretched it out to the point where it just staled that way due to her tears? Because I literally didn't see that many tears. I don't know if I was not looking, but she wasn't crying, but she, you know, she was obviously upset. Poor thing, child. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.
Pulling out the coupe in the lot, 12 for SWAT, busting all the bells out the box, hit the leaf.